Orlando Brown is trending, but I can't tell whether or not he's trolling or if he's serious. Let's talk about it. Yo, what's up? I'm Jaded Nerd, and I wanted to talk to y'all about Orlando Brown. He's trending. He released a video, and he's making some pretty serious allegations about Nick Cannon and himself. But let me get y'all up to speed. Orlando Brown is trending because earlier today, he released this video. He's walking around Walmart. It's a little black and white video, about 34 seconds. And basically, he said that Nick Cannon performed fellatio upon him when they were younger. But he had to end it by saying that you did it as a female. So I'm watching the clip. I'm confused. And I'm like, really? We're doing this? And if this is true, straight guys do this. They will get down with you. They will have fun with you. And then to make themselves feel like they didn't do anything, either you had to be a girl or you had to be a female, or they didn't do it for another guy, or it's a mouth, or all this stuff. And it really, really irritates me. Excuse me, sir. I think him having a cylinder like you would be a good indication that you're messing around with the guy. But look, I'm getting ahead of myself. He released a video. He made these claims. People was going off on Twitter, dragging and roasting or whatever. Now, you don't know whether or not he's having a mental episode. We don't know whether he was high. We don't know if he's telling the truth. We don't know if he's lying, if he's trolling, if he's trying to get on Wild and Out. I don't know. The last I checked, Disney Plus was doing pretty well, and That's So Raven is doing pretty well. I assume the residuals are coming in. So I don't know what the motivation is, but I want y'all to check out the video for yourself. Check this out, and then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
Oh, don't worry about Nick. Nick, okay, look, fine, okay? You want me to tell everybody? You want me to let everybody know what that? Okay, fine. Nick, I let you suck my dick. Okay? Fine, I said. I let Nick suck my dick. And I liked it. It was okay, fine. Nick, you sucked my dick. But everybody knows you did it as a female. But Nick, you sucked my dick. I didn't want to say that. You know? Nick been sucking dick. Nick, you know you been sucking dick. Mush mouth motherfucker. You don't want me on Wild and Out. Nick been sucking dick. Nick been, everybody in the world gonna be like, Nick been sucking dick. Nick been sucking.
When I saw that, I was like, wow, let's assume that he's telling the truth. Why would you say something like that? Why would you put that information out there? Why do we bash and go off on the alphabet people and trans women when they want to expose and put people's business out there about who they sleep with and don't expose these guys and want to get down these DL guys? But what happens when the quote unquote DL guy wants to expose somebody else? What happens when the straight guy wants to expose that he's knocking down trans women or that he gets hydraulic neck action from the gay boy around the corner? What happens in that situation? We get shamed if we put them on blast, but they can put us on blast. I'm not understanding that. For him to say, but you did it as a female. Last time I checked, Nick Cannon got a mustache. Nick Cannon doesn't look like he's transitioning to me. He never looked like he was transitioning to me. I'm pretty certain that no matter what the hydraulic neck action was given, you knew it was Nick. You knew it was a dude. And that's just like with me. People back in the day, they want to play around and do things, and we sit up there rubbing around and rolling around for a good old hour and a half, and then you're going to look at me and tell me, oh, I ain't even know you was gay. What are you talking about? We've been rubbing our cylinders together for the last hour, sir. The last hour. I got one, and you got one. So what do you mean you didn't think I was gay? What were we doing the last hour? What were we doing? Was we playing patty cake? Did we do arithmetic? Was we doing multiplication tables? Nah, we weren't doing that. So the way that they try to rationalize what they do infuriates me at times. And Nick Cannon finally had to come out and address the situation. He said he thought it was a joke. He said he thought it was hilarious. And then he says that he's going to pray for him. Now, I'm going to give you some side-eye, Nick, because you had all that smoke for Eminem on those 3 diss tracks that nobody heard and it's like they never existed, but you had smoke for that. And then you got somebody basically calling you out saying that you performing fellatio back in the day and that you did it as a female. Now, is he confusing the fact that you had that turban on? Because you know you be wearing that turban. You be wearing them bad weaves. You might be giving black women sometimes, Nick Cannon, because you be wearing bad weaves. You be wearing turbans. You be wearing bonnets. You be wearing all kinds of things that black women wear when they're trying to get their hair to be laid. So I don't know, bruh, but you might want to address that issue. But Nick Cannon came out. He basically said, I don't know what he's talking about. Let's pray for the dude. The dude needs help. If he's trying to get on Wild 'N Out, this ain't how you do it. If he's telling the truth, you're wrong, Orlando Brown. You're wrong. Because what about discretion? What about keeping your mouth shut? If you're lying, you're wrong, because if there was a gay person lying on a straight guy about, oh, he performed oral sex on him, and then you go bash the gay guy or you beat the gay guy up, you would feel like you're justified. So what if Nick Cannon would have put that turban on and rolled up on you and gave you the business? Not that he would. This is the same dude that made Underclassmen. But let me address you, Orlando Brown, very quickly. What we're not going to do is have you looking like one old gummy bear, shaped like one old box of Fiddle Faddle and Crunch and Munch. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. You look like you got stink lines. You look like even after you take a good shower, you should take a second shower. You look like the type that if you were to pull your pants down, your pants can stand up on their own because you stink. That's the vibe you're giving me. You look dingy, you look destitute, and you look like a degenerate. Instead of trying to clown somebody or make jokes and kikis and kakas, you might want to work on trying to talk to an agent. You might want to work on talking to a manager. You might want to get some kind of gig. You might want to do what Monique did. Even Monique got her a comedy special now. So now she can't be mad. Dude, go on tour. Go work at Arby's. Go do something. But if you're going to sit up here and lie about getting some hydraulic neck action, when many of us would love to get some hydraulic neck action from Nick Cannon, and you're lying about it, if you're lying, you're trash. And if it did happen, you're trash. And also, if it did happen and you trying to say that he was a female, you need to get out your own head, bro. But look, what do y'all think about the situation? How do y'all feel about this? Do you think he's just joking? You think it's all game? Or do you think he's serious? And if he's serious, what do you think about this? Do you think he needs a mental evaluation again? Do you think that he's getting high? Do you think that he's just tripping? And if he's trying to get on the show, don't you think there's a better way to do it? Put that all in the comment section below. I want to hear what you all have to say. If you can, please throw a like on the video, subscribe, and share. It's greatly appreciated. I'm Jaded Nerd. I'll talk to y'all next time.